Hello everyone. I hope I'm audible. Hi Priyank. Hello. Hi Anidip. Hi Anupam. Okay, so we can start. You guys have any questions regarding MBA CET preparation? Any tips, any strategies you require, any motivation? Please ask in the comment section on the chat box. I'll be more than happy to help you guys. Hi Ritesh. Hi Abhijit. Hello Vijay. Nice to see that even on Navratri, people are preparing. Please shoot any questions that you have. Okay, so Priyank is asking work experience more than 4 years will be a problem during placements at JBIMS. So, see Priyank, work experience, I'll give an answer in a elaborative way so that all the answers regarding work experience are covered. So, in general, students of various categories come for MBA in India in all the colleges, not only in JBMS, even in IIM Ahmedabad, ABC, etc. So, first category of students are freshers. Second category of students are students with 0 to 2 years of work experience. And then third category of students are people with more than 2 years of experience. So, for freshers and for people with 0 to 2 years of experience, there are no problems as such because that is the on an average that is the maximum amount of students with this category in MBA colleges. Uh, Coming to people with more than 2 years of experience, there are around 20% of those in any top colleges, is any tier one colleges. Like there are people with more than 4 years of experience, even in IIM Ahmedabad, even in JBMS, and a lot of top B schools. Work experience, why it matters is that firstly, you have to understand that people who come to do an MBA necessarily are not going to do a job in the industry which they were working in, right? So, for example, if there is a company, if there is a management consulting company, for a fact, I'll give you my example. So, in EY came to hire for management consulting role in JBIMS. They hired people with zero work experience. They hired people with 0 to 2 years of work experience, and they also hired people with more than 4 years of experience. That is people with the age of 29 or 30 as well. And they were from my batch itself and my colleagues also. They were my classmates in JBMS and also they were my colleagues in EY. I will give you, their profiles you can check in LinkedIn also. So what happens is companies when they come to hire for any role in MBA colleges, they are not looking for any kind of work experience. So for example, management consulting. There are so many streams in management consulting. There is finance, wala streams, financial services sector. There is petrochemical sectors. There is healthcare sectors, then there is various different types of sectors, right? Operationally oriented sectors, automobile sector, etc. So if you have 4 years of experience in automobile sector or any particular sector, you will be preferred for that kind of role, right? When it comes to problem, there is no problem as such. If you have the opportunity, you can crack it, and you will get this opportunity in top colleges only. Uh, I'm not sure about tier two and tier three colleges. There may be opportunities. Getting placements over there itself is sometimes a little bit difficult, but in cases of colleges like JBMS, that is not an issue. There are enough companies and enough people, enough companies and enough students and enough roles which they give out the shortlist to. So all of these kind of students are catered to. All of those get placed. There is no student in my last 4 years of experience in JBMS. I studied 2 years from 2020 to 2022. And then post that for the next 2 years also I've seen none of the students who are more than who have more than 4 years of experience have never placed any issue in getting placed. When it comes to shortlist, it depends upon the company. So a lot of companies in MBA are not looking for your work experience because whatever your work experience will be in a technical role. So before an MBA, your degree is a technical degree. It is either a BTech degree, a BSc IT degree, BCom degree. It's a commerce oriented degree or a technical oriented degree or an IT oriented degree. So it has nothing to do with the roles that you will get. So for example, if you are a consultant, need not necessarily have any sort of experience. Companies will train you for that. So a lot of students have asked and are worried about this question that work X matter karta hai ya nahi karta hai. I have seen people with 3 to 4 years of gap in their resume also getting placed in consulting, with 4 years of experience also getting in consulting, with fresher with zero experience also getting in consulting in the same role in the same package. But after that, your career progression depends. If you have 4 years of experience and if you're doing an MBA and that gets you placed in a consulting role in a domain where you have previous work experience, then your chances of getting promotions would be faster. You will get promoted to a senior consultant faster than the person who is a fresher. So please don't worry about work experience. I'm particularly talking of people who are in tier 1 colleges. I hope that answers your question. I'll take the next question now. Is it the best time to get started for MBA CET preparation? Ritesh is asking. So, Ritesh, whenever you decide to prepare for MBA CET, that is the best time. There is no, timetable or a calendar where you can decide that this is the best time. Why I'm saying that is every student starts from a different journey, right? Some have been preparing for CAT, some have been preparing for other examination. Some people are repeaters also. So for everyone, the timing is different, right? But at the same time, what matters is how you plan your preparation, how you strategize your preparation. If you have 5 months in your hand, let's say there is around 5 months for CET examination. 5 months is more than enough to prepare for CET examination, I feel. Even if you prepare 2 hours every day, that 2 to 3 hours every day, that gives you enough time to cover all the basics, enough time to cover all the advanced level topics. And then it completely depends on how you analyze your mocks, how many mocks you give, and how you strategize your preparation. My genuine suggestion to every aspirant is that don't overthink about the time of preparation or when to prepare. Whenever you are in that zone, just start preparing, solve questions, solve sectional tests, solve practice tests. It won't take a lot to start. Even if you prepare, see, for example, I can think about preparing on, let's say, after 10 days. But within that 10 days, even if I solve 100 questions, I solve 10 questions each. On the 10th day, I will be more prepared than what I am preparing right now, right? So what is important is clarity of thought to understand, okay, I am standing at this point. I have got, let's say, 60 marks or 80 marks or 100 marks in CET mocks right now. Then my target is to go to around 150 or to that 99.99 percentile mark. So for that, what efforts you require is that matters, and you can ask us how many efforts you require, how much effort do you require to prepare to go from this score to this score, what all are the metrics that you need to make sure that you do. Like we have a lot of mentors in TTP who are current JBMS students who will guide you for this. At the same time, I'm also there. You can ask me any sort of doubts. I can help you prepare. So any time to prepare for CET is best. But for example, if you're giving CAT examination with full focus and you're sure that you will get into a really good college by CAT, focus on CAT till November. Do preparation for CET side by side, and then you can completely transfer your preparation from CAT to CET. Okay. Shubham Goge has asked, no work experience and it is my third attempt. Is this acceptable? 100% acceptable. As I just mentioned in the last question, there are people with 3 years of gap in JBMS from my batch who got placed in consulting, right? So doesn't really matter. And why you should not think about gap and why you should not think about work experience is that, understand, when you go into an MBA college, right, a good MBA college, you have 2 years in your hand. आपके सीवी में 2 साल आप क्या करोगे वो भी आप ऐड कर सकते हो बिफोर योर फाइनल प्लेसमेंट। तो एमबीए में जाने के बाद भी 2 साल है, और एमबीए में जाने के बाद में वो 2 साल को कैसे यूज करना है वो आपको समझना है। बहुत सारे अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिलते हैं, लाइव प्रोजेक्ट अपॉर्चुनिटीज, इंटर्नशिप अपॉर्चुनिटीज, सर्टिफिकेशंस, कॉम्पिटिशन्स में आप पार्ट ले सकते हो। ये सारे चीज आपने मान लो दो दो भी कर लिए, ये सारे तो 8 डिफरेंट अपॉर्चुनिटीज हो गए, और हर एक 8 डिफरेंट अपॉर्चुनिटीज के आप दो दो तीन तीन लाइन भी आपके सीवी में ऐड कर दोगे, तो 24 सीवी लाइन्स तो वहीं पे हो जाएगा, तो आपका आधा सीवी तो वहीं भर जाएगा जो आप एमबीए में जाने के बाद करोगे। तो एमबीए से पहले जो होता है has some value but does not has a lot of impact। कुछ लोगों ने मे बी बहुत अच्छा कर लिया होगा एमबीए से पहले ही, वो लोग अच्छे अच्छे कंपनीज में जॉब कर रहे हैं एक्सेट्रा, बट इट्स नॉट नेसेसरीली ट्रू कि उनको 100% एमबीए जाने के बाद में उसी एक्सपीरियंस का हेल्प होगा। आप एमबीए के जाने के बाद में जो करते हो वो भी आपको बहुत हेल्प करता है, so प्लीज डोंट इग्नोर दैट। So people who are worried about that, please don't focus more on your past. MBA is a second opportunity for you guys. So work on improving what you have in your hand ahead। आगे जो आपको अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलने वाला है जेबी क्रैक करके, उसके बारे में आप सोचो rather than जो पीछे हो गया है। ओके, सो hello, I got 98.16 this year. Please suggest tips to go beyond 99.8. Okay, so see, we will be uploading a lot of videos on YouTube suggesting how to do it, but we have a course specifically for that. You can join our course. Mentorship is also provided. We have teachers who are already JBIMS and CMAT All India rankers who are preparing for quants, logical reasoning, and preparing for verbal. So I know you got really close to a 99 percentile, but that extra push that you need, I can't give you, a one-line answer or a two-word answer wherein you will be able to, do that and improve. But according to me, only answer is that you prepare a lot, give your 100% effort. If even if you don't join the course, no problem. You just focus on practicing lot of questions, analyzing the mocks, and take as many help and as many inputs from toppers who have already done it as you can, and then you can improve your score slowly, slowly. So planning is what will take you from 98.16 to 99.9 plus. So that planning and acting on that planning is necessary. Okay. Joining JBMS. Again, Priyank is asking, does it make sense to join at the age of 29? I'm already earning 25 lakhs. Will provide me. See, if you're already earning more than 25 lakhs, or if your age is 29 years, then I think you should go for a master's in colleges like ISB, where average work experience is around 5 years. वहां पर भी आप जाने के बाद में you will get a salary of anywhere around 25 to 30 lakhs only. There won't be a massive jump, but what differentiates in MBA is that the role that you get. अगर आप टेक्निकल जॉब में 25 lakhs earn कर रहे हो, and if you're happy and if you want to go in that journey itself, then please go ahead. You won't need an MBA. But if you want to go into a management oriented career, then I would definitely suggest, even if you're earning 25 lakhs, you can definitely go and get into a career in a management oriented role. And again, the growth from an MBA degree will be much higher than a growth in a technical degree. Okay. Okay, Abhijit is asking, can you please tell about summer internship at JBMS, as I want to pursue finance but don't have any experience in that field. I heard that companies come pretty early for summer placements. Yeah. So summer placements for juniors are going to start in like a couple of weeks. So they just joined in, a couple of weeks back, and in couple of weeks their summers will also be started. So during this entire, 1 month, 1.5 month duration, uh, your seniors will guide you a lot to improve your CV and to improve how you can give your answers better during the interviews of summer placements. You can do a lot of financial oriented courses, which shows that you are interested in finance and why you are interested in finance. You can do self taken projects. You can do a financial modeling project for a company which you are most interested in. There are a lot of content on YouTube which will help you do that. And if you have that, knowledge, and if you have that drive to bring all those elements into your CV via doing courses, etc., that will definitely help you get any role in finance, or be it marketing, be it operations, any which ways. Okay, so Yash is asking what type of material is good for MBA CET. Yash, a very honest opinion from my end is that any material that you are going through, any material from any coaching institute is best, or I would say is good for MBA CET. Why? Because if you see the top rankers of JBIMS, not everyone is from a particular institute. So I will give you example of the top percentile co-founders who are from JBIMS. Every one of those have taken different materials, right, while preparing, but all were able to convert JBMS. What is important is above and beyond the study material. Study material आपको कहीं पर भी मिल जाएगा और सब स्टडी मटेरियल अच्छा है, बस उसको कैसे यूटिलाइज करना है, उसको कैसे एनालाइज करना है, आपको कैसे परसिस्टेंटली कंसिस्टेंटली आज से लेके एंड तक वो स्टडी मटेरियल फिनिश करना है, उस पर आप आपका फोकस रखो. बाकी एनी स्टडी मटेरियल इज गुड. I will not say that only this particular class का study material good और ये एक और कोई study material का class अच्छा है, सबका अच्छा है. For that fact TTP का study material सबसे अच्छा है if you ask me, but it is completely your choice. I come from nursing background and I want to pursue MBA in finance. Please suggest me the roadmap. Uh, Again, एनी बैकग्राउंड व्हाटसोएवर, BSc IT हो या कोई भी आपका बैकग्राउंड हो, इंजीनियरिंग बैकग्राउंड हो, कोई भी बैकग्राउंड हो, इट डजेंट मैटर. वंस यू क्रैक एनी टॉप बी स्कूल, आपको आपके सीनियर्स गाइड करेंगे, सर्टिफिकेशंस आप कर सकते हो, बहुत सारे आपको गाइडेंस मिल जाएगा, मेंटरशिप मिल जाएगा वंस यू गेट इनटू एन MBA कॉलेज, एंड definitely you can pursue finance. I have seen a lot of my seniors JB alumni. So अगर आप देखोगे JB is almost 57-58 years old industry में, and in this 57-58 years old आई एम 100% श्योर दैट बहुत सारे नर्सिंग बैकग्राउंड के स्टूडेंट्स भी जेबी में आके आज फाइनेंस वाले ओरिएंटेड रोल्स में बहुत अच्छे पोजीशंस में मार्केट में है. आई नो पर्सनली होटल मैनेजमेंट के स्टूडेंट्स हु आर इन वेरी बिग रेवेन्यू स्ट्रेटजी रोल्स एक्सेट्रा, अलग अलग रोल्स में है. तो एनी background doesn't matter. If you're preparing for MBA, your only focus as an aspirant should be to get into a tier 1 college, because that is your aspiration, right? And once you do that, everything else will be taken care of. I have completed my syllabus. From when should I start taking mocks? Okay, good. If you have completed your syllabus, I will suggest you that don't uh, fix that you have completed your syllabus. आप mocks अगर दोगे, if someone has completed the syllabus and if you give a mock, right, तो आपको first rank आना चाहिए. But अगर आपको first rank नहीं आ रहा है, that means your syllabus is not completed, right? So when you should give the mocks, so it is October now. October में you can give maybe one mock a week. November में you can give one mock a week. December से and January में you can give 2 to 3 mocks a week. And February में you can maybe give around 3 or 4 mocks a week. उससे ज़्यादा आपको देने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. And why do you have to give mock is the bigger question. You give a mock to realize that where are you lacking. कौन से क्वेश्चंस है जो आप सॉल्व नहीं कर पा रहे हो, क्यों नहीं सॉल्व कर पा रहे हो. अगर आपका सिलेबस भी कंप्लीट है फिर भी आप क्यों नहीं सॉल्व कर पा रहे हो, राइट? दैट इज द क्वेश्चन दैट यू हैव टू आस्क योरसेल्फ. And the only answer over there would be that you are lacking in certain types of conceptual clarity, or you're lacking in some type of practice, or you're not able to solve it very fast. आप silly mistakes भी कर रहे हो. तो give one mock or 2 mock for up until November, and then उसके बाद में you can increase the speed of the mock. But please, a request to every aspirant who is listening to this video, don't consider that आपने अगर mock दे दिया है तो आपका प्रिपरेशन हो गया है। मॉक इज जस्ट फॉर एनालिसिस ऑफ योर प्रिपरेशन एंड इट इज नॉट अ प्रैक्टिस फॉर योर प्रिपरेशन। अगर आप मॉक दे रहे हो तो आपका प्रैक्टिस बिल्कुल भी नहीं हो रहा है। आपको जो ऑलरेडी आता है वो आप उस मॉक में आपको दिखेगा, आपका प्रैक्टिस कुछ नहीं होगा। आपका प्रैक्टिस होगा एनालिसिस के टाइम पे, व्हेन यू एनालाइज यू सी ओके मुझे इतने मार्क्स आए हैं, ये तो मुझे आता है, बट मुझे और कितना आगे जाना है। इफ यू गेट 100 मार्क्स, आपको 50 मार्क्स और लाने हैं, तो 50 मार्क्स कैसे लाने हैं उस पर आपको प्रैक्टिस करना है। सो definitely no good or bad time to start mocks. For now you can give a little bit, maybe one mock a week, then later on you can start giving two mocks per week. Ideal score in IMS and test funda mocks, very good question. A lot of students ask what is the ideal score in a mock. I would like to give you a different approach. Never focus on scores in mock, rather focus on ranks in your mock. अगर आप mock के rank को देख रहे हो तो आपको बेटर आइडिया देता है। Why? Because हर mock का डिफिकल्टी लेवल अलग अलग होता है। अगर आप एक मॉक में 150 लाके फर्स्ट रैंक आ रहे हो तो किसी और मॉक में मे बी आपको 120 में फर्स्ट रैंक आ जाए। बट आप वो 120 वाले मॉक में भी 150 वाला मॉक का टारगेट लेके जाते हो तो आप बहुत सारे सिली मिस्टेक्स करने लगोगे, विच इज नॉट आइडियली अ सस्टेनेबल वे टू गिव अ मॉक। सो बी ओपन, only make sure that you are giving mock to make sure that you're making sure that you are giving as much good rank as possible. Tala Ansari is asking how many students converted JBMS this year by students. So we will roll out the list of all the students who have converted JBMS this year. I can name a few. I can name Sumit Borse. I can name Sharvari Mahad. I can name Nidhi. There are so many students. हर स्टूडेंट्स का हम लोग डिटेल लिस्ट आउट टेस्टिमोनियल डाल देंगे, यू कैन चेक इट आउट। बट why not necessarily focus on how many students converted, because if you see in the last 4 years there are more than 40 students and this year even more, and we don't generally count how many students have converted JBMS. Our only focus is to help students to improve better. So even if we do 5 or 2 or 3, अगले साल अगर हम नहीं कर पाते हैं ज्यादा कन्वर्ट, तो that doesn't mean कि we are not good at teaching. Up until last year we were not doing live classes. This year we have started doing live classes as well. So if you ask me, next year the number will be even higher. We are aiming more than 10 students in JBMS next year, and the number will keep on increasing. So even if you ask me next year, the answer will be the same. We don't count how many students are there. There are so many students who took help from the top percentile and have converted JBMS, and the number is going to increase a lot. So please rest assured about that fact. How much did I score last year? So I did my MBA in 2020. So I had scored around 137 marks while I gave my CET examination. Okay. Verbal ability puts me down to take repeat this year and left JBIMS chance. Tell your preparation for verbal ability. It will help for us. Okay. So firstly, never be afraid of verbal ability. You should not, कोई भी सेक्शन से आपको डरना नहीं है कि क्वांट्स मुझे अच्छे से नहीं आता है, एलआर मुझे अच्छे से नहीं आता है, या वर्बल मुझे अच्छे से नहीं आता है। एंड देयर इज नो फैक्ट अबाउट इंजीनियर्स अच्छे हैं, नॉन इंजीनियर्स अच्छे हैं, ये सब ऐसे ही बनाया हुआ स्टेटमेंट्स है। दे हैव नो relation to what your preparation matters actually. So personally for me, in my first attempt I completely ignored the verbal sections. पूरा verbal section मैंने छोड़ दिया था because I was afraid of it, and that is why I did not convert JBMS. And to convert JBMS I had to make verbal my strongest section or one of the strongest section, and that is the only option. आपको वर्बल में स्ट्रांग होना ही पड़ेगा. यू कांट से दैट यू आर वीक. एंड स्ट्रांग होने के लिए इट्स नॉट अ वेरी बिग डील ऑल्सो. देर आर ओनली 2 or 3 different facts which you need to focus on. Verbal में there are questions which are like grammar based questions, which are fact based questions. Then there are questions which are inference based questions like parajamples and RC. Then third type of questions are assumption based questions. सो आपको अगर वर्बल का ब्लूप्रिंट पता चल गया कि कौन से टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस आते हैं और उसमें आपको क्या इंप्रूव करना है, यू कैन डेफिनेटली एस इट। आपको प्रैक्टिस करके, वर्बल में सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है रिटेंशन कैपेसिटी। आपने अगर एक पैसेज पढ़ लिया तो उसमें आपको कितना याद है, दैट विल टेल यू हाउ मच गुड यू आर इन वर्बल। सो मेक श्योर दैट आप वर्बल का प्रैक्टिस अच्छे से कर रहे हो, एंड देन यू विल डेफिनेटली improve on it. So my strategy personally, I improved verbal in only 2 or 3 weeks. I practiced as much as possible and understood कि मुझे verbal में क्या नहीं आता है, and improve on it. मैंने realize किया कि मुझे verbal में fact based questions नहीं आते, जो है grammar, synonyms, antonyms। तो मैंने grammar के सारे concepts पढ़ लिए। फिर मैंने देखा आरसी और पैराजम्बल्स में मैं इन्फरेंस सही से निकाल नहीं पा रहा हूँ। तो इन्फरेंस को आप रीड करो, एक पैसेज रीड करो, आंसर्स गलत करो, फिर वापस रीड करो, फिर वापस गलत करो, एंड देन एट वन पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम वो इंट्यूशन डेवलप हो जाएगा। पैसेज रीड करके उसका एक एक लाइन का समरी लिखना स्टार्ट कर दो आपके ओन वर्ड्स में। आप हिंदी में लिख सकते हो, मराठी में लिख सकते हो, कैसे भी लिख सकते हो। वंस यू राइट द समरी डाउन, राइट, आप समझ समझ जाओगे कि अच्छा ये पूरा पैसेज का समरी ये है। तो इस समरी से जो भी क्वेश्चंस मैं आंसर कर सकता हूँ वो आंसर करूंगा। एट द फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में भी आप सारे आंसर्स करेक्ट ना कर पाओ, बट इट्स अ स्लो एंड ग्रेजुअल प्रोसेस। आपको धीरे धीरे ही वो इम्प्रूव करना पड़ेगा। सो इट टेक्स सम टाइम, बट इट इज डेफिनेटली डूएबल। Please make a video on your courses. Which should I buy? See, you can buy any of the course. I would suggest you go for TTP Elite course or TTP Master course. If you are someone who wants to give CMAT along with CET, you should go for the Master course. If you are someone who just wants to focus on CET and nothing else, in CET Elite course, we have mentorship, we have live classes, we have group mentorship sessions, we have 45 mocks, we have more than 400 sectional tests, we have live mock solving solutions, etc. सब कुछ included है, and everything is given by very good students who have already prepared, really good in this examination. I'll just share my screen and give you an example of what all courses we have and which is useful for you. So as you can see, more than 3,500 students in the last 4 years, more than 50 students in JB. These are the ranks. We will update this rank for the current year as well. And coming to the courses, just one moment. Yeah. So why our courses are better is because, see, for live classes, we have live classes by JBMS alumni and previous year toppers. None of the CET coaching institutes, apart from the top percentile, has a topper who is teaching you or a JBMS student who is teaching you. In our course, that is available, and we started it this year as well. And these are none other than students of top percentile itself who were previously top percentile students. So the top percentile is a community for the students by the students. Okay, we have recorded lectures by the six JBMS alumni, one of his the co-founders of the alumni, recorded lectures with shortcut tricks, exam strategies, etc. There is no G strategy, etc., which is being, or any random tukka strategies that we give. We give genuine advanced level strategies which will help you improve your score. No bullshit, only things which are important for students. We have mocks with live mock solutions and recorded solutions, more than 400 sectional tests, ebooks with more than 85 topics. I personally have used the ebooks which are given over here to crack JBIMS, and I have completely trust on this course. These are also made by JBIMS alumni. Again, a very, very important aspect of our course is the group mentorship session. Why this is very important is that every week, so every student who is a topper or who is going to crack JB should know that JBMS क्रैक करने के लिए मोटिवेशन चाहिए, परसिवरेंस चाहिए, कंसिस्टेंसी चाहिए, प्रैक्टिस चाहिए। बट ये चीज बोलना बहुत आसान है और करना बहुत डिफिकल्ट है। सो हम लोग क्या करते हैं, एवरी वीक आपको पुश करते हैं। एवरी वीक JBMS alumni, our co-founders, someone who is in JBMS will come and give you insights on how to ace different topics, right? ये सारे चीजों पे हम लोग ज्यादा फोकस करते हैं। तो फ्रॉम स्टार्ट ऑफ योर प्रिपरेशन टू द एंड, भले आप फोकस हो या ना हो, हम मेक श्योर करेंगे कि आपको थ्रू आउट योर जर्नी मेंटोरशिप देते रहे, जो भी आपके क्वेश्चन है उसको आंसर करते रहे। एंड देन वी हैव डाउट सॉल्विंग एज वेल। And if you go to our buy now section, you can see we have a master course for MBA CET CMAT. We have an allied course and we have a fast track course as well. So the only difference between fast track course and other courses is that we only provide one-on-one mentorship in these two courses because there are only limited number of students in JBMS who have the time to give you the motivation or give you time for one-on-one mentorship. We can't accommodate every student who is present, but at the same time no need to worry, we have group mentorship sessions. वहां पर भी JBMS students आपको one-on-one mentorship देते ही है, आप वहां पे भी कोई भी क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हो and they are very very happy to help you. I hope that answers. Jaydeep is also in the chat box. Jaydeep is one of our ex-students, one of our mentor. You can definitely go and watch his interview. I'm so glad that so many of our students come back and give back to the community. We are building a community again for JB, not for JB, but for students and by the students. And technically, we try to make sure that we are giving it by JBMS student because those are the ones who have cracked the examination. Okay, RC99, see, it is a free resource again. That is why we have given it. If you prepare for moderate to hard level, you will be able to solve easy level questions as well. So for better, much more CET oriented context, you can definitely go for our ebooks. These questions I've answered. Thank you, Dhruti, for saying that our tips have been very helpful. Yeah, we will definitely keep continuing conducting such lectures throughout the year. Anirudh is asking from next year, MBA program will be 3 years. All of this is baseless things. There is no notification out there. Unless there is a notification, please don't trust on any of these news. Some are saying that seats will increase, etc., etc. But all of these things are, something which have no base. अगर कहीं notification में आता है, so we will give you upfront. But up until that, you don't have to focus on all of those things. It is of no use to you. My financial issues, I want to join the top percentile. I'm able to pay. Okay. So we will be having a flash sale tomorrow. We'll be having a 10% discount on all of our course starting 12 o'clock today. So again, you can reach out to us if you have any financial problem. We will accommodate you. We can give you discount. Our only focus is to make sure that you are ready or you have all the resources ready to crack MBA CET examination. And why do we do that is because I heard a very interesting point which made a lot of sense to me, and which is why we created the top percentile also. It is very interesting. So if you see the UPSC examination, in UPSC examination, the amount of payment that IAS or the UPSC servants get paid by the government of India is around 5,000 to 6,000 crores, right? And the amount of money generated by coaching institutes of UPSC aspirants or the coaching institutes where UPSC aspirants study is around 20,000 crores to 25,000 crores. So coaching में बहुत ज़्यादा money लेते हैं students को लूटने के लिए, and we are completely against that. We can provide you a lot of better insights at a much lower cost. Whatever we are providing in the top percentile course is almost at 50% of cost of any other CET coaching institute, and our course is at least 50% or 100% better in terms of quality than any other coaching institute out there, and that is reflected on our result. No other institute has as many results as we have. So since I have been also been part of the coaching institute industry for the last 7 years, I realized that more focus should be on helping students and rather than looting students. So that is the only reason why we created the top percentile, and that is also one of the reasons why we include students from JBIMS to impart the knowledge. We don't want to do a business sort of thing. We just want to create a community which will help each other, which will empower each other. Any student from any tier 1 city, tier 2 city, tier 3 cities, etc., anywhere can reach out to us and we'll get the same kind of guidance from every toppers, right? So please rest assured that everything will be taken care of. Uh, have you started test series for CET? Yeah, we have started test series for CET. 12 from tomorrow, we'll be starting our first mock series as well. We have 15 mocks, plus we have 30 mocks already on our portal. You can definitely go ahead and give those mocks. Uh, okay. How to dodge distractions while preparing? Really interesting questions. The only way to dodge distraction is to put your phone on aeroplane mode while you're preparing for examination, or you're preparing for anything for that fact. Just put your phone on aeroplane mode and like keep it 5 meters or 10 meters away from you and start preparing. All you need is your laptop and your study material and your test taking portal. That's it, and nothing else is required. Tala is asking, sir, do you cover the basics of CT? Yes. Up until now, we did not have live classes, but we have started live classes. We are covering basics, intermediate in the live classes. We are covering advanced level in the live classes, in the recorded lectures. We have workshops every weekend, which are the group mentorship sessions. And in our ebooks, if you see, there are so many questions. अगर आप आज से भी 150 क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करना स्टार्ट करोगे तो भी सीटी एग्जाम तक आप पूरा टीडीपी कोर्स कंप्लीट नहीं कर पाओगे. सो आपका बेसिक टू एडवांस एवरीथिंग इज टेकन केयर ऑफ इन द कोर्स. All you need to do is put in your efforts and we will be there to support you in any ways possible. Please make a video on mock taking strategy. Definitely, we have added a video earlier on mock taking strategy. You can go and check that out. I will be making more such videos once the examination is closer to the date, and then we will do a video on that as well. Can FastTrack course get me into JBIMS? 100% it can get you into JBMS because everything that is required is covered. Since you will be part of the group mentorship sessions, again, you will be mentored by JB students and JB alumni week on week. All of the materials which are there in other courses are also available over there. So definitely you can crack. And I mean, you have example right in front of you. There are like 50 students who have already converted JBMS with the courses which we have. Plus, additional to that, we are starting with live classes. So definitely you can crack JBMS with that, or you can crack a really good score with that. Okay. Can I buy your course on EMI? Currently, we don't have an option on EMI, but please reach out to us if you need any financial assistance. I will try to help you in any ways possible. Hashim is saying, I want to join Top Percentile, but not as a student, but as a mentor. You're definitely welcome to join and help other students. If you crack JBMS next year, or even if you don't join Top Percentile this year, you can stay connected with us on this YouTube lives. We will guide you here as well. And we will be very glad to have you as a mentor in the coming year. Approach difference in depth study for CAT versus speed-based preparation. Okay, very good question, Sahil. So CAT exam, that exam are two different type of exam which are conceptually heavy exam. Then there are CMAT, SNAP, NMAT, and CET examination, which are speed-based test. So for CAT-based exam, there is negative marking as well. And then CET, there is no negative marking. So there are two opposite ends of the spectrum, right? What you need to do differently is that the main crux of the point is that you need to practice both. But in CET examination, you have to focus on accuracy, you have to focus on your speed, and you have to focus on eliminating questions which are difficult for you, right? Whereas in CAT exam, the number of questions are less. So if you skip one particular question, maybe other students will not skip it and they will, clear that question and get a higher percentile. But when it comes to CET, it doesn't matter. आप easy questions करो या difficult question करो, आपको बस 150 marks के आसपास या 99.99 percentile aim करना है, and then you will be able to crack it. So There is no, as such major difference is that the level of questions are different and you need to focus on your accuracy and speed. आपका पगार कितना है? So I had around 30 lakhs of salary in my previous organization, and that was only possible because of JBIMS. Before JBIMS, मेरा पगार कुछ भी नहीं था, and it changed my life completely. Also, because I was part of JBIMS, firstly, I got an opportunity to work in management consulting role in EY, which I never thought कि मेरे को मिलेगा considering my profile. After that, I also got an opportunity to work for IPL, BCCI events in Viacom meeting. So the opportunities are endless once you get into JBMS. You can go to any direction, any domain, any companies. You name any unicorn companies out there, there is one JBMS senior person in that company. Any big MNC company you name out there, there is one senior person from JBMS in that company. So there's a huge potential of opportunities which you get the once you get into a tier 1 college, and not only JBMS but all the tier 1 colleges like IIM EBC, Calcutta, Lucknow, Indo Coicode, SPJ, and FMS. If I start now, will I be able to get 99 percentile? 100%. You can go back a couple of minutes. I've answered that question. You can definitely convert JBMS. And I will tell you, Karthik, there are some students who will start their preparation in December and also crack JBMS with 99.99 percentile. But there are also students who have started 2 months back, but maybe not, they would maybe not convert JBMS this year. So the difference between the two students is that how much efforts that you put in. So if you put the required number of efforts, 101% you can crack it. How to put it, I'll be keeping on posting videos on how to do that. Our mentors are there to help you guide every week to push you to get that 99.99 percentile, and we will guide you because we have already done it. Preparing for CAT but not confident. Should I focus on SNAP or CET? So Sahil, first I will suggest is ki if you are preparing for CAT, see where you are standing right now. If you are like scoring very low and you know that there are not more than 40-50 days for CAT, अगर आप 40-50 days में ज़्यादा score नहीं कर सकते हो, maybe you are underconfident or you think that your efforts are good if you put it in SNAP examination or CET examination, do that. But at the same time, I definitely feel that you should 100%, if you have started preparing for CAT, दे दो examination. अगर आप fail होते हो तो हो जाओ fail. It is very important to learn from your failure, and failure teaches you the most, more than any teacher out there. आपको failure बहुत सिखाया, but I'm not pushing you that कि आप fail हो जाओ, but I'm telling you that put as much efforts as you can, and then think diligently where you can put more efforts to get more marks, or which college you can convert. SNAP and CET definitely are a very good option. SNAP exam तो 1 घंटे का ही है, right? 1 hour examination. Prepare from now. You have a really good chance at it. The live lectures taken by our toppers or the faculty in the top percentile have cracked JBMS, have cracked ZAT, have cracked CAT, have cracked CT, have cracked CMAT. And in all of these examination, they have more than 99 percentile, right? So practically, is it possible? Hashim is asking, practically, is it possible to get into JBIMS through AtmaMAT? So Hashim, AtmaMAT, I'm not really sure about this examination. I personally got rank 4 in Atma while I prepared for CET examination during my year. But these two examination are, I'm not sure how, some years they are considered, some years they are not considered. But if you can crack it, if you can get all India rank 1, then you can get into JBMS. So definitely, why not? And the exam are very similar to CMAT and CET. So अगर आप crack कर पाते हो, then why not? Go for it. Can you provide demo lectures of TTP? Okay, so a lot of students have been asking for demo lectures. So I am planning to give demo lectures from the next coming weeks. You can reach out to us on our WhatsApp number. You can find it on our website, on our Instagram profile, etc. We will start giving demo lectures so that it is better for you to decide as well, and you will be more confident to join the course. So please reach out on our WhatsApp for demo lecture, and also keep keep in mind that we have 10% off on all of our courses tomorrow on the occasion of Dashera. So 10% off on all three top courses, which are Master Course, Elite Course, and Fast Track Course. And also, if you have a merit-based score, if you have scored good in other examination, we also provide discounts for that. Karthik is saying, so I have taken a gap year to prepare and I have no job experience. Will that matter when I go to job interview after MBA? See, maybe there will be one question about that, Karthik, but 100% only that question is not going to be your make or break in the job interview. I myself had a gap after 12th standard where I prepared for IIT JEE but couldn't crack it. So nobody asked me question, did you have a gap year? Why did you have a gap year? So please don't focus on that. As I mentioned a couple of minutes earlier, people with 3 years of gap have also converted consulting in JBMS. A lot of your doubts will be, answered once you get into that college. जब college crack कर लो, ये सारे चीज आपको भूल जाओगे. JBMS will give you immense opportunity to grow in future. Thank you, Dhuti, for saying that our students will achieve success. I'm really glad that you said that. And we will put 100% of our efforts to make sure that our students will get as much success as possible. Okay. Okay, Shivam is asking, भाई डर लग रहा है, क्वांट प्रैक्टिस करता हूँ लेकिन कोई नया क्वेश्चन आता है तो सॉल्व नहीं कर पाता. Shivam, you should definitely join our course and go for the live lectures which is taken by Rajat sir. Rajat sir is someone who will very easily make you explain all of those quants का जो भी आपका डर है पूरा भगा देंगे. वो आपका हर एक क्वांट का हो या कोई भी टॉपिक का डर हो भगा देंगे, बिकॉज आपको सबसे पहले समझना है कि आप डर क्यों रहे हो. राइट, जब आपको पता चल जाता है आप क्यों डर रहे हो तो आप उसको सॉल्व करना आसान है. एंड कोई और जो ऑलरेडी उस टॉपिक से डरता था बट उसने उसको ओवरकम किया है और वो आपको बहुत अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन कर पाता है. सो प्लीज डोंट बी अफ्रेड. प्रैक्टिस करो, सॉल्यूशंस देखो, 10 बार देखो, वापस देखो, नो प्रॉब्लम. इट्स अ ग्रेजुअल प्रोसेस. कोई भी क्वांट्स में पहला क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करके टॉपर नहीं बनता है. राइट, कोई भी क्वांट्स में फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में सेक्शनल टेस्ट या मॉक्स में 50 out of 50 नहीं ला सकता. हर किसी को 0 से 10 से 15 से स्टार्ट करना ही पड़ता है. आप भी कोई तो एक पॉइंट पर रहोगे, उस पॉइंट से आपको आगे जाना है, दैट्स इट, और कुछ नहीं. उसके लिए मे बी आपको किसी और से 2 घंटा ज्यादा एफर्ट्स डालना पड़ेगा, बट आपको 100% वो एफर्ट डालना ही है अगर आपको JBMS क्रैक करना है. कोई भी चीज आपको लाइफ में इजीली अवेलेबल नहीं रहेगा. इफ यू वांट टू अचीव सक्सेस, then you have to do the hardship. You have to face the hardship. You have to do a lot of hard work. Only then you will get. अगर आज आप क्वांट्स के डर को भगा के JBMS क्रैक करते हो, द पर्सन यू विल बी आफ्टर क्रैकिंग JBMS वर्सेस द पर्सन यू आर नाउ, उन दोनों में बहुत डिफरेंस होगा. वो कॉन्फिडेंस आपको बहुत सारे चीज सिखा देगा. सो आई स्ट्रांगली बिलीव दैट कीप ऑन पुटिंग एफर्ट्स. डोंट बी अफ्रेड ऑफ एनी टॉपिक्स. Everything is available out there in the internet. You will definitely be able to solve a lot of questions. You will be able to do really good in all of these examinations. So I'll take a last couple of questions and then we'll close this. What if I got a difficult slot like slot 4? Okay, a lot of questions about slot. So see, my only answer is that you are not preparing for any slot. You are preparing for CET exam as a whole, and you are preparing for easy, medium, difficult, all type of questions. आप सिर्फ और सिर्फ डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चंस के लिए प्रिपेयर नहीं करते हो, सिर्फ मीडियम लेवल क्वेश्चंस के लिए प्रिपेयर नहीं करते हो, सिर्फ इजी लेवल क्वेश्चन के लिए प्रिपेयर नहीं करते हो. जो भी टॉपर JBMS में आज है, उसने कभी भी ये नहीं सोचा होगा कि मेरे को इस स्लॉट में आऊंगा तो मेरा JB नहीं होगा, या इस स्लॉट में आऊंगा तो ही मेरा JB होगा. Irrespective of the slot, you have to crack that examination. That should be your motivation to study. That should be your motivation to crack this examination. Okay. How many hours of how many hours to study on a daily basis if you're a dropper? Again, if you're a dropper, if you're someone who is repeating, completely depends upon you. आप 3 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours भी prepare कर सकते हो, but don't overdo it. Make sure कि equal amount of time दे रहे हो आपके other activities के लिए भी. पूरा time आप बस prepare करते रहोगे तो आपको brain fog हो जाएगा. So, quality matters more than quantity. सार्थक, focus on. I think I've answered a lot of questions. Please stay tuned for a couple of more such live sessions. I'll be doing this very frequently, maybe every weekly once. Stay tuned for more and follow us on our Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube, and see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.